Hey guys, so as we are getting closer and closer to the announcement of the Model 3 Ludicrous, we are bound to see some slight changes just before the launch happens. There are a few updates to the interior and exterior that we haven't discussed about that have already been applied and now in the production line stages. We'll discuss more about this later in the video, but as we've talked about in previous videos, this is going to be where Tesla and their team is going to be putting all hands on deck for this creation of this literal beast. This means that everything they had originally planned for in 2018 is now going to make its way into this new Model 3 Highland refresh, and this is where we're going to see the best upgrade we've ever seen in any model ever. So if you've been sticking around with me this entire time, you know how truly incredible and how insane this vehicle is going to be. Although the previous Model 3 performance coming in at 3.1 seconds at 0 to 60, this is going to be even faster than that. The biggest difference here with the Model 3 Ludicrous is going to be the continuous acceleration all the way up to top speed, very similar to the Model S and the Model X Plaids. This is something the current Model 3 performance is unable to do purely because of motor limitations. This is where you're going to see a massive drop off after 60 to 70 miles per hour. Now, if you are interested, there has been a recent leak showing off the new menus and the acceleration modes of this vehicle, as well as all the interior upgrades. If you do want to check it out, I will drop a link in the description below and right up top there. But there's so much in the car that's completely new and specifically made for the Ludicrous model that you guys don't want to miss out. Alright, so we have talked about the interior and the exterior design, how everything has been reshaped for this Model 3. It can be concluded by now that everything that we have seen so far is going to be exactly as it will be during the unveiling of this model. Just earlier last week, Tesla has began sending out invitations to media groups, preparing them for early test drives of the Model 3 Ludicrous. This is where they are going to be demoing it and giving us the first taste of what this new vehicle has to offer. These vehicles here are going to be the very first ones not piloted by the Tesla engineering team, so that means that we are going to get the most honest and brutal review of it yet. Now, what's even more interesting about all this is that we might have already known the position and the location where all of this is going to take place. Just earlier this week, a user on X has shared a couple images of the Model 3 Ludicrous completely uncovered at a specific location in Florida. This is at the Kennedy Space Center, and if you are around the area, this is where you're going to be seeing everything take place. Now, test drives are likely going to be somewhere nearby on a closed loop track, so if you are around the area, it would be nice to just take a peek and see. You may capture something very nice. So now let's talk about the final little updates that we've seen recently that will make it into the production vehicles. These are going to be little things that make the Model 3 Ludicrous just that much more special than the other trims, very similar to the base model versus the long range where the door trims are fabric versus Alcantara. This is going to be different for the Model 3 Ludicrous as well. Now, instead of the gray fabric that's for the lower trims, you are now going to be getting a full-on carbon fiber piece for the dashboard on the Model 3 Ludicrous. This is going to give that premium feel and for that top of the end line trim. Then on top of that, we have recently seen some vehicles shipped with OEM Tesla puddle lights. These are Model 3 Highland exclusives and will be making it to North America eventually, but now starting off with the Model 3 Ludicrous. So yeah, there you have it. If the exterior differences are not enough to differentiate between the other trims and the top of the end, there are going to be the interior upgrades that will literally pop out at you as soon as you step inside. You're going to see things such as the newer sport seats with additional bolstering. Then you have the logo emblem smack dab right in the middle of that seat. We also have the newer updated UI for the Model 3 Ludicrous specific that will also have the logo right inside of the software screen. And then now we have the carbon fiber dashboard as well as the Tesla puddle light. All of this combined is going to make the car feel that much more special. Tesla has made it a point this time around to ensure every part of this upgrade is going to be exactly what they envisioned back in 2018 when they were making the Model 3 Performance. One other thing to note here is that the company has also been testing some additional new wheels outside of the 20-inch warps. Some recent sightings have shown that they are also testing newer Uberturbine wheels that we have seen in the older Model 3 Performance. These are very popular, good-looking type of wheels that a lot of us have been wondering how it stacks up to the warp wheels. In some scenarios, this might even be better suited for for the performance cars, as they have been tried and tested for multiple years, now being able to go on to some of the newer upgrades. And then, according to a lot of you guys, the Uberturbine is truly unmatched and still the best looking wheels up to this point compared to anything else. So yeah, this may be something that Tesla is planning to offer sometime in the future, and as of right now, they are testing to ensure that it also works with the newer cars. To wrap everything up, we are on the verge to seeing the announcement any day now. With the test drives and reviews underway, we have recently been seeing some sightings of production-ready Model 3 Ludicrous as well. Just earlier yesterday, images have surfaced in South Korea showing a handful of new Model 3 Ludicrouses in a Tesla storage lot ready to be shipped out. These cars are wrapped completely head to toe with the exception of the wheels, and these wheels are the indicators that these are the production ready Model 3 Ludicrouses that we have been waiting for all along. The fact that they are wrapped up and sitting in the Tesla storage lot means that they are practically ready to go, and these vehicles are not going to be sitting there that much longer. During the wait, while test drives and reviews are beginning to happen, Tesla is also continuously testing the Model 3 Ludicrous on the streets of California, but now in a completely new camouflage wrap. These have been spotted a few times now, but we are not sure the full intentions behind this. It may just be the fact that they are wanting the car to be a little bit more behind the scenes than anything else. So yeah, that is the gist of everything that's going on with this vehicle for now, but I will continuously look out for anything that comes up and will keep you guys as posted as possible each and every single time. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already done so. And also follow me on X or Twitter at HeyJohnE. Over there you guys can chat with me and DM with me. I am available practically all the time, so you get a response pretty much right away. And if you want to support the channel, I do also have a Patreon link which I will drop in the description below. But this should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.